know, cricket was actually in the Olympic Games, but only for one. The year was 1900, and the match was at the Stade Vélodrome Jacques Anquetil in Paris, France. Great Britain won gold, but could we see another nation win gold in the Olympics to come? If you want to find that out, you're in the right place. On with the video. The article by Martin Smith, published on the 10th of August, reads, "The International Cricket Council has officially launched its intention for the sport to be included in the Olympic Games from 2028 onwards. The Games governing body has announced the establishment of a working group that will lead a bid on the sport's behalf to be included in the Los Angeles Games in 2028. Our sport is united behind this bid, and we see the Olympics as part of cricket's long-term future," ICC Chairman Greg Barclay said in a statement. "We have more than 1 billion fans globally, and almost 90% of them want to see cricket at the Olympics. Amen." Clearly, cricket has a strong and passionate fan base, particularly in South Asia, where 92% of our fans come from. Whilst there are also 30 million cricket fans in USA, the opportunity for those fans to see their heroes competing for an Olympic medal is tantalizing. We believe cricket would be a great addition to the Olympic Games, but we know it won't be easy to secure our inclusion, as there are so many other great sports out there that want to do the same. But we feel now it's the time to put our best foot forward and show what a great partnership cricket and the Olympics could be. The ICC's statement did not clarify which format of the game they would push forward for inclusion. Cricket officials had previously floated the idea of indoor or beach cricket for the Olympics, but the 20-over game or even the new 100-ball format recently launched in England looms as the most likely option. Women's T20 cricket will be part of next year's Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, the first time the sport has been included since 1998, which could provide a template for the Olympics bid. Let's talk about it from the women's side of things. They have BBL and the 100, and of course the international and state games. But the men have IPL, CPL, PSL, BBL, the 100, ZPL, BPL, Mozambique Super League, T10, Euro T20 Slam, Global T20, Emirates, Hong Kong T20 Blitz, Shpagiza, and those are only some of the tournaments being played globally. They haven't even started talking about the international, the test, the one-day formats, even the state games that the men play. Geez, they play a lot. Look at the women's, they play nothing. If cricket is in the Olympics and the women play, I think they will get more love than they have. You see, if there is a women's tournament, somebody has to win gold. Let's say Australia won gold. It's just an example, but I hope it happens. And they bring the medals back home. Kids could be inspired. Fans could get on board with the women's cricket team, and a whole country could come together just because cricket is in the Olympics. I love cricket. I love the men's tournament. I also love the women's tournament. I also have had a teacher who I became friends with that played BBL, and that teacher had to work 2 jobs. Cricket, she wasn't paid enough, so she had to work as a teacher as well. If cricket was in the Olympics, I think it would help the women's tournament, the fact that they aren't getting equal love. If there is a medal involved, there will be a boost. What about disability cricket? There is no competitions. In fact, there are probably more forms of disability cricket than games actually being played. Here, I'll list them. There is physical disability, learning disability, blind cricket, deaf cricket, wheelchair cricket. Why don't we have this in the Paralympics? Give it more love. Yes, there are also other awesome sports that should be in the Olympic Games, but as the second most popular sport in the world, behind soccer, why isn't it in the Olympics? Now, I want cricket to be in the Olympics, but let me take the side of the people, the less than 10% of the people, the cricket fans that don't want cricket to be in the Olympics. An annoying thing about cricket being in the Olympics is that it would have to be a T20 or T10 game. Now, nothing against T20, it's good fun to play and watch, but I don't really want more kids out there playing cross-bat shots, and T10 is just... Test cricket is OG, and for die-hard cricket fans like me, we can't have a die-out. A question that would be brought up a lot about cricket being in the Olympics is, what happens with World Cups? Will cricket being in the Olympics disrupt World Cups and either make it not special or make it not happen at all? I'm not sure about that, but the ICC will have to clarify that for us. I know I've stated a few possible cons, but in my opinion, the pros win. Having cricket in the Olympics would bring so many smiles to people's faces, especially if COVID is still around. And also, as I said, the Great Britain team won gold in 1900. Do we really want England to be the only team that has won gold?